we will use the definition of the derivative to compute f prime of z for f of z equals 1 over z, the reciprocal function. And the function is not defined at z equals 0, so our computation will exclude that point. So we're going to find f prime of z0, where z0 is any non-zero complex number, and that would be using the definition, the limit as z goes to z0 of f of z minus f of z0 divided by z minus z0. So there's our difference quotient. Now we'll plug in the function. F of z is 1 over z, so f of z0 is 1 over z0. And we'll divide by z minus z0. Now just a little bit of algebra. We will subtract here. Limit z goes to z0. The subtraction is z0 minus z over z times z0. And then we have to divide by z minus z0. And that's, we have z0 minus z over z0 times 1 over z minus z0. Now these two cancel out. They are negatives of one another. They're not equal, so this ratio is not 1, it's -1. And so we get limit z goes to z0 of negative 1 over z times z0. And now this limit, as z goes to z0, is simply -1 over z0 squared. Just plugging in z0 for z, and there's our derivative, and so we can conclude that f prime of z, this was f prime of z0. z0 could be any non-zero complex number, so we could write this in the form f prime of z as -1 over z squared. And this is the same formula for the function f of x equals 1 over x, f prime of x is -1 over x squared. It's the same formula.